Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Tuesday. So millions of Americans are urging President Biden to pass a $4 trillion infrastructure plan through the budget reconciliation process and without any Republican support. Many are now looking to Senate parliamentarian Elizabeth McDonough, whose rulings can help or kill a bill's chance to pass. Here's your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. This coming Friday evening, I will be giving away another $75 Amazon gift card. To enter the giveaway, all you need to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and also leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone. Bipartisan talks over a massive infrastructure package sit on the brink of falling apart completely, just days before a White House-imposed deadline for tangible progress. For several weeks, negotiations appeared to be productive, but many lawmakers in Congress were optimistic about the prospect of President Biden and a group of 6 Senate Republicans reaching consensus. Many lawmakers in Congress were optimistic about the prospects of President Biden and a group of 6 Senate Republicans reaching a consensus on a deal to inject hundreds of billions of dollars in investment into the nation's aging infrastructure. But there is now a clear change on talks. Democrats and Republicans have yet to make any kind of progress to advance beyond President Biden's Memorial Day deadline. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg told CNN, "We continue to think there needs to be a major progress by Memorial Day, but we really need to get this done this summer, which is why we continue to want to see, even just in the few days between now and the holiday, some real progress if we're going to pursue this path." But President Biden is prepared to change course on passing his massive tax and spending packages if Democrats are unable to strike a bipartisan agreement on infrastructure with the Senate Republicans. White House senior advisor Cedric Richmond said during an interview, he wants it soon, but if there's meaningful negotiations taking place in a bipartisan manner, he's willing to let that play out. But again, he will not let inaction be the answer. And when he gets to the point where it looks like that's inevitable, you'll see him change course. A poll that was released by Data for Progress last week found that 58% of voters support passing the American Jobs Plan and American Families Plan together using the reconciliation process, as Democrats did with the $1.9 trillion stimulus relief package. It also found that the majority of voters support reforming the corporate tax code and prefer Biden's original plan over the Republicans' smaller $568 billion counterproposal. The poll said, "We'll find that a majority of likely voters prefer the American Jobs Plan and American Families Plan over the smaller Republican counterproposal. Likely, voters also want congressional Republicans to work with Biden to pass the American Jobs Plan, the American Families Plan, and the rest of Biden's agenda, rather than try to simply obstruct the Democratic Party." So everyone, do you support using the budget reconciliation process once again? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. The Democratic congressman leading the party's campaign arm has come out in favor of abolishing the filibuster to push through Congress another $4 trillion in government spending being pitched by President Biden. Democratic Representative Sean Patrick Maloney, who leads the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, called the Senate filibuster rule a relic that allowed the body to choose gridlock over progress. Sean Maloney stated, "Democrats must eliminate the filibuster so that we can fulfill our promises to the American people." Maloney went on to defend progressive pressure on the Democratic Party to push through legislation with no Republican support, while they still have control of both chambers of Congress as well as the White House. Maloney also stated, "The American people put Democrats in charge because they're tired of Washington not working for them. We have no choice but to take that bold action to tackle the problems that keeps folks up at night, and that starts with eliminating the filibuster. Democrats are not going to win on the platform of inaction. To keep our promises to the American people, we must get out of our own way." Budget reconciliation allows the majority party to bypass the legislative filibuster, the Senate rule requiring 60 members to end debate on most topics and move forward to a vote. The Senate is split 50-50 between Republicans and Democrats, though Vice President Kamala Harris, as a Senate president, has a tie-breaking vote. Still, 51 votes are not enough under current rules to break through the filibuster. In recent months, Democrats have faced growing pressure from the inside party to abolish the filibuster in order to push the party's more ambitious legislative efforts through the Senate before they lose that advantage. Democratic leaders, including Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, President Biden, Vice President Harris, and Senate Majority Whip Dick Durbin, all came out in favor of a filibuster reform. Back in March of this year, as pressure mounted, Democratic leaders, including Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, President Biden, Vice President Harris, and Senate Majority Whip Dick Durbin, all came out in favor of filibuster reform. So everyone, what are your thoughts on abolishing the filibuster? Please do leave your comments in the section below.
Well, when it comes to infrastructure, it's no surprise we are now very far apart. We were pretty close when we met with President Biden in the White House. So one of two things has happened. Either he has changed his mind, or Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi have overridden what the president told us, because they have members of their caucus who are now recommending $7.1 trillion in significant liberal spending, and it is a massive amount of spending on social programs. And to do this, of course, they're talking about the largest tax increase in a generation. Republicans are continuing to focus on things that the American people think of when we talk about infrastructure: roads, bridges, ports, airports, waterways, broadband. The Democrats are trying to redefine infrastructure to include lots of things, and they have a long list of social spending on their wish list. So the meeting that we had with the White House on Friday, to me, represented a retreat by the White House from focusing the things that we talked about with President Biden, which was physical infrastructure. So if President Biden wants to be middle-class Joe and focus on physical infrastructure, then he's going to find a willing partner in Republicans. But if, on the other hand, he's going to be the $6 trillion or $7 trillion man with massive amounts of spending and huge tax increases at a time when inflation is roaring back, and at a time that America's small businesses are trying to recover from a pandemic, then he is going to find no Republican support.
So that is the end of the video this evening, everyone. I hope you found this video helpful today. This coming Friday evening, I will be giving away another $75 Amazon gift card. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, share and like this video, and also leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very, very blessed Tuesday evening.